and welcome back to Creative Vibes. And today what we're going to go over is the linen stitch. So the linen stitch is, as you see, a very tightly woven stitch. So there's not a lot of give to this stitch whatsoever. So if you want something sturdy and very durable, this is a go-to stitch for you. So I've made a washcloth with this, and I will turn it around so you can kind of see it for all its glory here. So it's, again, not very stretchy. You can make maybe a washcloth. If you make it a little wider, maybe you can make this as a placemat for your table. You could, get creative and use it for that. Or you could make a little coaster, so you can make it a little smaller and make it into a little coaster. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this stitch. It's a 2-row repeat pattern, so it's very easy. So grab your yarn and your needles, which you're accustomed to doing on this channel. Come on back and we'll get to learn how to do the linen stitch. So to begin, you'll need to have casted on your needles in multiples of odd numbers. So to begin, on your right side of the work, row 1, you'll do what's between the asterisks, which is K1, yarn in front, YIF, SL1PW, slip 1 purlwise, YIB with yarn in back. So that's all within the asterisks until you get to your last stitch, which will be knit 1. So let's begin. Okay, so make sure I'm in focus here. Just going to yarn in back, knit your first one, bring that yarn in front, and you're going to just slip purlwise. So stick the needle in as if you're going to purl, but you're not going to purl, you're just going to slip off onto your needle. That's what slip 1 purlwise means. And then take your yarn in back and keep going within the asterisks. You're going to knit, yarn in front, and slip. Yarn in back, knit, yarn in front, slip, back, knit, front, slip, back, knit, and it's like a little dance. Front, slip, back, knit, 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 front, slip. Bring that yarn to the back because you're going to knit that last stitch, and you're all done with row 1. So for row 2, because again this is a 2-row repeat pattern, so something that I wanted to bring to your attention, I am a right-handed knitter, just in case I did not mention that before, and this is not a reversible pattern. So what you'll see on the front side is going to be different than what you see on the wrong side. So now you know you're on the wrong side. Your tail is up where you're going to start your knitting, and it's going to look like this here you're going to see your purl bumps here. So you'll know you're on your wrong side, okay? So for your wrong side, the pattern is SL1PW, so slip 1 purlwise, YIF, I'm sorry, yarn in front, P1, purl 1, YIB, yarn in back. That's all within the asterisk. And then your last stitch is going to be slip 1, okay? So let's begin. So slip 1 purlwise, your yarn needs to be in the front, which it already is set up to be that way, so you're in good shape. Don't move anything. Just go ahead and just slip it onto the needle. May feel a little funny, but it is the right thing to do. So your yarn is already in the front, which sets you up to purl. So get a good grip on it and go in and purl. And if it slips out, it's not a big deal. Go in and purl. Swing your yarn to the back. Slip 1 purlwise. Bring your yarn back to the front. And I got a little confused about this in the beginning too, but it'll make sense. That's why I'm kind of going a little bit slower on this back one. Yarn in the front. You're going to purl. Bring your yarn in the back and you're going to slip. Yarn in the front, you're going to purl. Yarn in the back, and you're going to slip this one with the bump. So maybe that may help you if you're getting a little lost. So you're going to slip that one. Yarn to the front. Going to work that one. We're going to purl. We're not going to work this one. Yarn to the back because it has the bump. We're going to slip. Yarn to the front. Purl. Back. Slip. Front. Purl. Back. Slip. Front. Give it a little bit more yarn. Purl. Back. We got our bump. We're going to slip. Front. Purl. Move down a little bit. Back. Slip. Front. Purl. Back. Slip. Front. Purl. Then with yarn to the back, we're on our last stitch. Got our little purl bump there. Slip purlwise off. And that is row 2. Bring it towards the front. Turn over, I should say, and we are done with the 2-row repeat. So we're ready to start row 1 all over again. So that is the 2-row repeat for the linen stitch. Very simple. It's like a little dance, back and forth, back and forth. You'll get into a rhythm of it, and before you know it, you'll be knitting your project up in no time. I started off with the cable cast on, which I will attach a video to that if you're interested in learning how to do that. You don't have to do that cast on for this particular stitch. You could do a long tail, but if you want to add to your repertoire and learn the cable cast on, I will add that video as well. So let me know what you think about this particular stitch. Would love to see your projects. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next tutorial. Happy knitting!